the heart of the rainforest, nothing is as it seems. Every leaf, every shadow, every sound, hides a secret, and sometimes, that secret is watching you. The rainforest is alive, not just with movement, but with intention. A world where millions of species coexist, layer upon layer, from the forest floor to the highest canopy. Sunlight barely reaches the ground. And yet, life thrives here like nowhere else on Earth. Because this is not just a forest. It is a living system. A machine of survival, perfectly balanced, and endlessly dangerous. High above the ground, a different world exists. The canopy, a place of light, color, movement. Macaws streak through the air, their feathers glowing in the sunlight. Monkeys leap between branches, never touching the ground. Here, everything moves fast, because danger is never far away. An eagle watches from above, silent, still. Then, it dives, a blur of feathers and speed. A monkey barely escapes, because even in the sky, there is no safety. Below, in the shadows, another predator moves. The jaguar, a ghost of the forest. Its rosette-patterned coat blends perfectly into the light and shadow. Invisible, until it chooses not to be. Near the river, a capybara drinks. Calm, unaware, the jaguar crouches. Muscles tense. Then, explosion. It launches forward. Water erupts. The struggle is violent, but brief. Because the jaguar kills with precision, a bite to the skull, and silence returns. The river flows quietly, but beneath its surface, another world exists. Dark, murky, and seen. A caiman drifts just below the waterline. Eyes watching, waiting. Nearby, a fish moves. Too close. In an instant, it is gone. Because here, reaction time is everything, and hesitation means death. In the shallow waters, a shadow coils. An anaconda, massive, silent. It does not chase. It waits. A capybara enters the water. The surface ripples. Then, impact. The snake strikes. Wrapping, tightening. Every movement makes it worse. Until finally, there is no movement at all. Because in this world, strength is silent. Not all danger is large. Some of the deadliest creatures are the smallest. A poison dart frog sits on a leaf. Bright, beautiful, deadly. Its colors are a warning. But not all understand. An insect lands nearby. A mistake. Gone in seconds. Because here, beauty can kill. On the ground, the forest changes. Dark, damp, alive with movement. Insects crawl. Fungi grow. Decay feeds life. Nothing is wasted. Everything has a purpose. Even death. The rainforest is never silent. Every moment, filled with sound. Bird calls. Insect hums. Rustling leaves. Each sound, a message. A warning. A signal. Because here, communication is survival. Then, the sky darkens. Rain begins. Slow at first. Then unstoppable. Water crashes through the canopy. The forest transforms. Paths disappear, rivers swell, and life adapts. Because in the rainforest, change is constant. At sunset, the forest glows. Golden light filters through leaves. Everything seems calm, peaceful, but beneath that beauty, danger remains, always. Because in this world, there is no off switch. Every creature here has a role: predator, prey, decomposer. Each connected, each essential. Remove one, and the system breaks. Because this is not chaos. It is balance. Perfect. Fragile. Night falls. The forest changes again. New hunters emerge. New dangers rise. Eyes glow in the darkness. Movements become shadows. And the cycle continues. Endlessly. In the rainforest, life hides in every shadow. And survival belongs to those who understand it. Somewhere on Earth, right now, a species is taking its last breath. No sound, no warning, just silence, and once it's gone, it never returns. Our planet is still alive. Forests still whisper, oceans still move, animals still roam, but something is changing, not slowly, not quietly, but faster than ever before. This is not evolution, this is loss, and it is happening now. Deep within a shrinking forest, a tiger walks alone. Once, they ruled vast territories. Now, they are ghosts. Silent, rare, it moves through trees that no longer feel endless. Because they aren't. A deer grazes nearby. The tiger crouches. Instinct remains unchanged. The hunt begins. A burst of power. A chase. A kill. But even as it feeds, the forest around it disappears. Because survival is no longer just about hunting. It is about having a place to exist. Across the dry plains, an elephant herd walks. They remember paths, water sources, ancient routes passed through generations. But the land has changed. Rivers have vanished. Grass has withered. And danger has a new face. Humans. The herd slows. A calf stays close to its mother. Because instinct tells them something is wrong. A distant sound, unfamiliar, threatening. They move faster, not because they understand, but because they feel. And sometimes, feeling is enough. A lone rhino stands in the open. Massive, powerful, yet vulnerable, not to predators, but to greed. Its horn, worth more than its life. In the distance, a shadow moves. The rhino senses it, but too late. It runs. Heavy, desperate, not away from hunger, but from extinction. Because in this world, even giants can fall, high in the trees. An orangutan clings to a branch. Below, machines roar. Trees fall, one by one. Its home, collapsing. It climbs higher, but there is nowhere left to go. A baby reaches for its mother, unaware that its world is disappearing. Because some tragedies are too large to understand. Beneath the waves, life once flourished. Coral reefs, bursting with color. Now, they fade, bleached, empty. A sea turtle swims through a world that no longer feeds it. Plastic drifts past, and natural, unforgiving. The ocean still moves, but something inside it is breaking. High in the mountains, a snow leopard walks the edge of existence. It blends perfectly with the snow, but the snow itself is disappearing. Warmer seasons, less prey, less cover. It hunts, precise, focused, but every step is harder than before, because even the strongest cannot fight a vanishing world. Extinction is not loud, it does not scream, it does not announce itself. It happens quietly. One fewer call in the forest, one less movement in the grass, one missing shadow in the water, until one day, there is nothing left. At sunset, the earth is still beautiful. Golden light, soft wind, animals moving in silhouette, but beauty can be deceiving. Because what we see is only what remains, not what was lost. This time, the cause is not nature, not climate alone, not predators, but us. Expansio, consumption, indifference. We do not see the moment a species disappears, because it does not happen in front of us, but it happens every day. Somewhere, a mother cares for her young, feeds it, protects it, teaches it how to survive. But what she cannot teach is how to survive a world that no longer exists. Because this generation may be the last, but there is still time. Not much, but enough. Enough to protect, enough to restore, enough to remember that this planet is not ours alone. The tiger walks into shadow. The elephant disappears into dust. The ocean fades into blue. The forest falls silent, and the snow leopard becomes a ghost. Extinction is not the end of them. It is the reflection of us. And the question is no longer what we will lose, but how much we are willing to save.